that leads perfectly to something I wanted to ask about when I was watching the movie. As I mentioned, I saw it as a kid, but I've been watching it a bunch of times in prep for the commentary here. And the thing that I really keyed into watching it is, especially obviously, you and Ron and Everett McGill playing the characters that you're playing. I don't know if you're familiar with. There's like a phrase that they use on like social media and stuff about where there are actors who look like they've seen a cell phone. So like it's a face that looks like it's seen a cell phone. So if you take that actor and put them in a movie in the past, it doesn't look right. There's just something about them that doesn't translate that they're from the
Anachronistic,
50s.
yeah.
Yeah, there's just
Yeah.
something about it. You can't put your finger on it. And of course, any actor playing a caveman is is not of that era. And one of the things I thought was so remarkable studying the movie the way I had to is you and Ron and Everett McGill managed to kind of, for lack of a better phrase, kind of turn off your eyes a little to where there just isn't that feeling of human recognition. Like you seem to kind of be able to turn off your intelligence in a way. Like, you sometimes you meet someone and you feel like you're just not, you're not connecting with them, or they're just not understanding what you're saying. And all three of you, at no point did it feel like to me that you were anything more than an instinctive animal, half man, half animal kind of thing. And as an actor, I would love to know, how do you approach something like that? How do you manage to kind of turn off your intellect when you're on the set and you're playing this kind of role, which is so far removed from what, any of us really experience?
Remarkable question. I'm going to give a lot of kudos to Jane Goodall and chimpanzee training. The thing about Quest for Fire was we didn't want to be modern actors hunched over playing cavemen. We wanted to start from the root, from chimpanzee behavior, which is high curiosity, short attention span. And uh, when you apply that to your performance, what happens? Jean-Jacques and all of us knew what we needed to do in that scene, but he didn't give us direction per se. He would let us use the chimpanzee behavior and turn it a little bit more evolved, not so much brain activity. As a matter of fact, as you know, Anthony Burgess wrote us a 100-word vocabulary that we
Right.
memorized. Speech was not as effectual as we thought it would be, and we discovered that grunting was a little bit more, a little closer to the communication that was perhaps slower thinking for us. And that high curiosity, short attention span means we were able to do those scenes that Jean-Jacques and all of us had decided had to be done, but did it on a very natural behavior without him saying, "Okay, look, you go here, you go there." It was much more of a, "Okay, you guys are cavemen, and what would you do in this situation?"